Is it time to start selling for the Detroit Tigers? I give up. It's over. It's time, guys. My name is Maurice Lewis. This is Detroit Sports World. It is time to revamp this roster. It is time to stop overpaying athletes. Overpaying athletes to not produce. Come on. It's time to sell. It's been time to sell. We got guys on our roster that wouldn't make it on another team. They were good once, now you're washed up now, and you're making so much money. Where do I start? Zimmerman, I'm so emotional about this because the Tigers put themselves in a horrible position. It's going to be hard to get rid of players, but you got some key players that you can put up for trade to also get rid of some of these bad contracts too. I mean, Jordan Zimmerman is horrible. What happened? Jordan Zimmerman was one of the best pitchers in the league. And guess how much he's making? He's making $18 million. The Tigers are paying him $18 million to lead the Tigers in the most home runs being hit on him. He's got 21 home runs. That people are just annihilating him. He's just getting cooked. Baked. It's not even fair. And I don't even know where to start with this. But Anibal Sanchez, why did you pay him 16, 17 million? Why? Victor Martinez making 18 million. Can't even run a base. Has to have a runner come in for him. Good bat at times. Good bat. But the Tigers probably should have traded him when they could have. Who wants that contract now? Upton shows up whenever he wants to. He is probably by far our best bat, and he's come up, but he's overpaid. He's making $22 million a year. I mean, let's be real, guys. If I'm selling, I'm selling him too. But you got guys that are exceptionally well. We brought back Avila, and Avila is having a decent year. Better than the McCann. And Avila has stepped up big time. And it's really shocked me. Like, he is, one of our better hitters. Average. But you can put him up for trade. I'm selling him if his daddy is willing to trade him. But I'm sorry, but Verlander, you're making $28 million. And, man, you're struggling. Verlander is struggling. Let's give Verlander a chance to be on a contender so that he can help himself and help another team that is better than the Tigers. Put him in a situation. But once again, who wants a struggling Verlander making $28 million? Not too many people. Not too many people. So, you know what? It's time to sell, guys. The Tigers are a top 5 salary team, just like the Pistons and Red Wings. But top 5 salary team in the league, and, you're not going to even make the playoffs, and you have a chance to do something in the division, and the Central Division is wide open and is struggling right now. Struggling. Teams are neck to neck. And the Tigers are at the bottom. It's time for the Tigers to sell. Now, if I got to build around anybody, I'm going to give you names. Number 1, Michael Fulmer is the future now. Michael Fulmer is the future. Build around him. Keep him. I know Norris is struggling, but you got to keep him. He's a good, exceptional pitcher. Keep him. Justin Wilson, who was just a relieving pitcher, had to step up and become a closing pitcher. And he's done somewhat decent. And he did a better job than Fernando Rodriguez, who was horrible. And the Tigers had to eat that contract, paid that man a lot of money, but they had to let him go. Build around guys like Nick Castellanos. He's young. Build around him. I know Matt Boyd has struggled. You have to build around him. Green, you have to build around them. But that's it. It might be even too late now to get rid of Kinsler, who's had an all-star year last year, and now he's struggling. Kinsler is not a superstar anymore like he was. So, I mean, and it's kind of sad because I don't want to see J.D. Martinez leave, guys. I don't want to see J.D. leave. But he's one of the most talented players on our roster, and he's due to get paid. I mean, he's really due to get paid. So, man, we'll see what happens. The Tigers are struggling. It's time to sell. Start off young. Rebuild. And be what we know that we can be. Man, we used to be a World Series team, and now we're trash. You heard it from me, guys. My name is Maurice Lewis. This is Detroit Sports World. You can follow me on all social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. I'm out.